favor. It is supposed to make me feel safe from deportation for 2 whole years. A process that continues to not be real in my head, but only on a piece of paper that tells me my application has been received, and another that has November 29th as the date for my biometrics appointment. Something that I refuse to make real because of the pain that it causes in my spirit. I will never forget the moment in which I had to force the pen in my hand to write down and make out a money order to the Department of Homeland Security. I felt tears coming to my eyes as Yesenia said and pointed, "Just fill it out like this." And I read those words, "Pay to the order of the Department of Homeland Security." That completely made me want to rip up the application and walk out. Now look back and continue with my life as I know it. My whole paycheck of 2 weeks was going to the Department of Homeland Security. I couldn't believe it. I was actually doing this. I had to step away and wipe the tears from my eyes before I could finish. All I kept thinking of was, how many more ICE agents will be hired with all the money that these fuckers are making off of us? The reality in my community consists of a pilot program called Joint Effort that as of today has 11 ICE agents working at the Escondido Police Department and who are also allowed to do ride-alongs with the police officers. It consists of police checkpoints every other week and of a wave of fear that paralyzes everyone I grew up with. Un miedo con el que no he aprendido a vivir. Un miedo que algún día espero completamente se vaya de mi vida. Y no porque un simple papel o un simple número que definen mi humanidad, pero sino porque sé que verdaderamente ha habido un cambio y que humanidad no será definida por ningún papel ni ninguna póliza, sino simplemente porque exijo y merezco ser tratada con respeto y dignidad. My whole struggle continues to flash back every time I go back to this moment. All I can continue to think about is whether this is another change in my life that is full of false hope, a limited hope that will only last 2 years. Flashbacks of hopes, protest, resistance, growth, and empowerment are filled with bittersweetness and conflict. The conflict inside of me is endless at this point. I will become documented for 2 years. 2 whole years. Pero después, ¿qué? ¿Y mi familia qué? ¿Y la gente que no cumple con estos requisitos qué? La migra, los ICE agents, secure communities, and racial profiling still in place. I walked away that day after putting that money order in that envelope and feeling my spirit more conflicted and angry about all this shit. As I walked to the parking lot, I kept telling Daniel that I was so mad I had to do this, que no quería contribuir a las injusticias contra mi gente, dando mi dinero así para que supuestamente me respeten por 2 años. Me dijo que soy muy idealista y que me entiende y que no es justo. I am not happy nor content with this whole thing. Sigo a la defensiva and escéptico porque sé que ningún papel ni ningún número de seguro garantizan mi humanidad ni que me respeten en este país, pero que al menos me garantiza trabajo y dinero para que yo y mi familia la vayamos pasando por los siguientes 2 años.